Hey there, I'm really excited you made it. We're here with some very special people over the next few days to share something with you that could change your life forever. Come on inside. We're going to show you how to build a real $100,000 per month business. Each one of the people here with me today has done something that most people consider nearly impossible. In a very short period of time, they've had their lives transformed by building life-changing businesses. In fact, let me show you somebody. So this is Angie Chacon. Angie, what was life like before building this business?
Well, actually, it was pretty stressful. It was pretty hard, actually. I worked a 9-to-5 job. I worked for a lighting manufacturing company. And I traveled a lot, and I was a single mom trying to raise 4 kids. So money was tight, paying bills was tough, and it was a lot. It was very stressful. And I'm really glad actually that I found this business because things have changed a lot.
Awesome. So let's show what your business is doing today.
This is for the last 24 months.
So it shows $3.9 million over the last 24 months. And I think you told me earlier that you even have a day in there where you did $100,000 in sales in a single day.
Yeah, right there.
Then how much profit do you make from this business?
I'd say like 20–25%.
Okay, awesome. So that's about $780,000 to $975,000 in profit from this one part of Angie's business. You'll learn a lot more about Angie and the other incredible people we have with us here over the next few days. Each one of the businesses built by the people here with us have been built leveraging the incredible power of Amazon. You see, millions of people receive boxes just like these every single month. What you may not realize is that the other end of this is someone just like you, me, and everyone here selling on Amazon. Each time one of these is sold, someone is making profit for their business. We're going to show you in just a few minutes how you can build a real business by creating your own brand of products just like these. You will own the brand, the products will be yours, and you can change your life forever with the business you build. What's so great about you being here with us right now is that something new has happened very recently that has completely changed the game of building this business. Years ago, Amazon used to have all kinds of special tools and advantages available only to big brands. They used to give big brands an unfair advantage over people like us, but all that has changed. Now, for the first time ever, people just like us have access to brand new tools and resources never before available, and now the playing field has been completely leveled. Today is an exciting time to build this business and the best time to get started. Just last year, Amazon sold over $177 billion of products just like these around the world. This year, Amazon will likely sell over $220 billion. That's $40 billion more than last year. Based on this growth rate, Amazon is likely going to be selling $300 to $400 billion per year in just a few years from now. It's one of the biggest companies in the world and continues to grow like crazy. People around the world are buying more and more online, and over the past 20 years, Amazon has positioned itself to take advantage of this unstoppable trend. This has created an incredible opportunity unlike anything before in the entire history of business for people just like us to build real, highly profitable businesses from scratch. Even if you've never built a business before, you can do this. And the people right here today with me are perfect examples. And before we go any further, I'd actually like to introduce you to someone very special here with us. So this is Mike McClary, and he's built his own business tapping into this same opportunity. Not long ago, Mike was working a 9-to-5 corporate job and decided to venture out on his own. And in just a short period of time, he built a multi-million-dollar business, having never built a business before. So Mike, how about you show them inside your business?
Sure thing. So this is just one of my Amazon seller accounts with Amazon. And as you can see, I've sold over $3.5 million with this business. And in just the past 7 days, I've sold over $31,000.
That's awesome. So you see, this business has transformed Mike's life, everyone else here in this house, and thousands of other people. We estimate the people we've helped sell over $1 billion per year on Amazon today. Over the next few days, we're going to show you how you can build your own real business with this incredible opportunity. Even if you've never sold on Amazon, never built a business before, and are working a regular job right now, we will show you how to do this with as little as an hour a day. We want you to experience the same freedom and flexibility so many people have achieved with this business that started right where you are. In fact, not long ago, I was in your same shoes. Years ago, after college, I went into investment banking. But shortly into that job, I realized I had to go into my own business. Working for someone else was just not for me. So I started my first e-commerce business, fumbled my way through learning everything on my own, and was able to build that business into a couple $1 million a year. But everything really changed when I discovered the opportunity on Amazon. I was able to double my entire business in just a few weeks when I started figuring out this platform. I was having so much success with just a small number of products that I started feeling the strong pull to share what I was doing. I knew it wouldn't hurt my business, and I knew it could help a lot of people achieve freedom. Around that time, I met Jason. I taught him the model, and very quickly he became incredibly successful with this business that he had no prior experience in before we met. We both saw the power and felt it was our duty to share this with other people to help them too. We've shown everyone here with us today and many more how to build this business the right way, and now we're going to show you too. Over the next few days, we're going to walk you through how to build your own business tapping into the power of Amazon. Make sure to watch each video we release as soon as it comes out so you don't miss anything. There are 6 major steps to building this business. First, you need to get set up to sell. Second, you need to find and choose a hot product opportunity. Third, you need to find a high quality supplier. Fourth, you need to automate this business with Amazon's resources. And fifth, you need to launch your product to start generating sales immediately. And sixth, you scale the business as big as you want with the powerful strategies we've developed. We're going to walk you through each of these steps in this series. So let's get started with the first step, which is getting set up to sell on Amazon. To show you how to do this, I'd like to introduce you to someone very special. This person has helped thousands of people from all over the world get set up to sell on Amazon, find red-hot product opportunities, and grow their brand new businesses. He runs a team of elite sellers who help people just like you, brand new to selling on Amazon, build this business. So Rich, let's walk them through how to quickly get set up to sell on Amazon in about 5 minutes.
My name is Rich Henderson, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to get set up to start selling on Amazon. In the past, we always advised selling in the USA, no matter where you lived in the world. However, over the past few years, Amazon has grown rapidly in a few key areas of the world outside the USA. Amazon sells billions of dollars each and every year in the UK, Germany, and Japan. So if you live in one of those countries, we recommend you start in those marketplaces. If you live anywhere else in the world, then you should start selling in the USA. The beauty is, all Amazon marketplaces have the same sign-up process and requirements. So first, let's take a look at where you go to register. Okay, so to get set up in the USA, you go to sellercentral.amazon.com, and it's going to bring you to this page. If you look underneath the box where you would sign in normally, you'll see a link saying register now. All you need to do is click on that. Once you've done that, the next step is just click on start selling. And when you get to this point, you just want to click on create your Amazon account at the bottom of the page. Then you fill in your name, your email address, and select your password. And you want to make it a fairly complicated password. Once you click on the next button, it's going to take you through the process of actually signing up. And it's really straightforward, and Amazon tell you exactly what to do. Now, as I mentioned, if you live in the UK, you want to go to sellercentral.amazon.co.uk. And the process is exactly the same. You can see from this page, it's virtually identical. You just click on the register now. If you're in Germany, you want to go to sellercentral.amazon.de. And finally, for Japan, you want to go to services.amazon.co.jp. And it will actually bring you to this page, which skips the first pages you saw in the US, the UK, and Germany. And then all you need to do is just click on Sell as a Professional, and it will walk you through the same process. It's worth pointing out there are 2 different types of accounts, an individual account and a professional account. We recommend for anyone starting to sell on Amazon, you want to choose the professional option to get all the features you need to grow your business fast. So Matt, that is it. As long as you stick to the rules, it is very simple to get your account set up on Amazon.
Great, thanks Rich. So now you know how easy it is to get set up to sell on Amazon. Let's talk about one of the most important parts of this business, picking a product to sell. So Mike, let's first talk about what kind of products we're talking about selling.
Absolutely. So as you can see right now, I'm holding a corkscrew wine opener. This is a regular consumer product that millions of people use. Regular products like these are bought in the hundreds of millions on Amazon every single year. The products that we tell people to sell are just like these. They could be fitness products, health products, home and kitchen products, automotive, camping, or pet products, or thousands of other types of products people use all the time. What we don't recommend people sell because they don't fit the model are things like software, mobile apps, clothing, and a few other categories of products that are really big, really expensive, or really cheap.
To make this super clear, Rich is going to walk you through the 5 hot product criteria so you can find great products to sell on Amazon with high profit potential and low competition. So Rich, let's show them how to find the best products to sell on Amazon.
So we have 5 main criteria we use to find hot product opportunities on Amazon. The first is best sellers rank, or BSR. So BSR is how Amazon measures the demand for a product. The lower the BSR number, the higher the demand. Each top-level category has its own BSR. You can get access to our recommended categories below this video. Now, our recommended range for BSR is between 500 and 5,000. So if you find a product outside of this range, then we recommend you avoid it. But let's go to Amazon and take a quick look at where you find the BSR of a product. So in this example product, what we're looking for is product information. So you need to scroll down the page, and it's about 2/3 of the way down the page you'll find a section, and it's called product information. And what we're looking at is the best sellers rank. You can see it right here. So in this case, this product has a BSR of 826 in home and kitchen, and that's a top level category. Now, we will be discussing top level categories later, but essentially all you need to know is a top level category will be followed by C top 100 and then in the name of that category. So this is home and kitchen, and it says C top 100 in home and kitchen. That means that that category is actually a top level category, and 99 times out of 100, it's also the first to appear. All these categories underneath are actually subcategories, and we're not interested in those. We're only interested in the BSR number in the top level category. The next criteria is the price the product is selling for on Amazon. Now, we recommend you only look at products between $18 and $70. We have found that this range is the sweet spot for providing enough profit margin while still meaning your inventory cost is not too high. So let's go back and check on our listing where the price is. So you'll always find the price directly under the title. You can see it here. It says price $25.99. Now, in some cases, a product might show 2 prices. One will be crossed out. The one you're interested in is the one that's in red, that has not got a line through it. Now, the third criteria is the number of reviews. Reviews are important because they give a good indication of the level of competition for the product when used in combination with the BSR. And we recommend you avoid products with more than 1,000 reviews. So going back to our listing again, you can see the reviews. Again, it's right underneath the title. And in this example, you can see it says 695 customer reviews. So it's less than 1,000. So this one would be okay in terms of reviews. These 3 criteria enable us to find a product which has a high enough level of sales combined with a low enough competition level so you can succeed as fast as possible. But let's look at the last 2 criteria. The weight of a product. So we recommend you stick to products that weigh 3 pounds or less, or the shipping costs can start cutting into your profit margin. So if we go back to our listing again and scroll down, it's under product information. So exactly where we found our BSR. And you can see it here. What we're interested in is the item weight. And if we scroll across, you can see it's 8.8 ounces. So that's well below our 3 pound limit. The last criteria is whether it is possible to private label a product. Simply put, this means you can get your own version of the product and put your own label on it with your brand, making it your product. Now, don't let this worry you too much. Mike is going to walk you through an example later on.
Great, Rich. So those are the 5 criteria for great Amazon opportunities. You can look on Amazon yourself and find thousands of opportunities that fit these criteria. But we've developed a fast way to find them that Rich is going to show you now so you can see how to put these 5 criteria to work to find you a great product to sell on Amazon.
So now you know the 5 criteria we use to find the best product opportunities on Amazon that have enough sales volume, but also low enough competition so it is easier to compete. But let's put them all together and show you how to actually find these hot product opportunities. We are going to use what we call a search string to speed up the process. This search string is the minus symbol followed by any 8 or more random characters that do not make a real word. So let's jump over to Amazon and show you how this works. So once we're on Amazon, all we need to do is put in the minus symbol followed by 8 or more random letters or characters. Now, you don't need to copy what I've put on the screen. Any 8 random letters that don't make up a word is fine. So once you've put in the search string, all you need to do is on the left-hand side, click on the All button, and I'm going to scroll down and select Toys and Games. But you can select any category that's in the file you can access below this lesson. So once I've done that, I'm just going to click on the Search button. What this does is it brings up all the results in this category without us restricting the number of results by using a keyword. Now there's one more thing we want to do to make it easier for us, and that is to scroll down, and in the left-hand sidebar, we're actually going to put in our minimum and maximum price, which is $18 to $70, and then click Go. And that just removes all the products that we're not interested in because they don't match our price criteria. So once we have started the search, we scroll through the results looking for products that match our criteria for price and reviews, as this is what Amazon shows us on the search pages. However, we need to see the BSR and the weight too, so we need to open products that match in a new tab so we can see their BSR and weight. So let's go back to Amazon and see what this looks like. So we're back on Amazon, and now we're looking for products that we might have an interest in that have less than 1,000 reviews and also match our price range of $18 to $70. But we've taken care of that by filtering it out earlier. So I'm just going to scroll down and pick a random product to show you what I mean. So this product here, for instance, if we were interested in this, we could right click on it, open it in a new tab, because we can see it's got less than 1,000 reviews and the price is okay, it's $19.88. So we look at that product in the new tab and we scroll down. If you remember from earlier, we're looking for the product information. When we get to here, we can see the weight is fine, but then when we look at the bestsellers rank right here, we can see it's number 25 in Toys and Games, which is far too competitive. Remember, we're looking for products that have a BSR between 500 and 5,000. So let's look for another example. Just going to keep scrolling down. Remember, at this stage, I'm looking for products with less than 1,000 reviews and that match the price. So this is the second page we're looking at of searches, and again I'm just going to scroll down. I'm looking for products that have less than 1,000 reviews, but what you will find is early on in the pages, up to maybe even 5 or even 10 pages, you're probably not going to find products that match because Amazon do put this roughly in order of BSR. So I'm going to keep scrolling down, and I'm not seeing anything that jumps out at me at this page. And as you can see, the vast majority of these products have more than 1,000 reviews. That's because they've got very low BSRs. So just go to one more page and scroll down. But here's one. Sophie the Giraffe new box. Now, I'm not an expert on toys, but I'm going to guess that Sophie, Vully Sophie, could actually be a trademark product. Got no idea what it is, but I'm going to assume that. And you need to stay away from trademark products. So for instance, in Toys and Games, in the main category, you're going to find things like action figures of, Marvel, superheroes, that kind of thing. You have to stay away from them. You can't private label something that's got a trademark and a patent. We're at the end of page 3. We still haven't found a product. So I'm going to move forward to the next page. And I've no idea what this is. Be Amazing Insta Snow Jar. Makes 2 gallons, so it obviously makes 2 gallons of snow. It's 552 reviews, so that's fine, and it's $19.05, so the price is right. So I would open this in a new tab, scroll down to product information. First thing I check is the weight, that's fine, and then the BSR is 260 in Toys and Games. So again, it's still too competitive. So this is the process you have to follow, and the more pages you search through, the more results you will find that do match the criteria that you can choose from. However, we can speed up this process again by using the subcategories, but it is really important that you still use the BSR for the top level category. So let me show you quickly how this works. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, if you see on the left-hand side here, you've got the top level category, Toys and Games. So I'm going to pick one of these at random, and I'm actually going to go for puzzles. So now you can see here, it's showing me results for Toys and Games and the subcategory puzzles, and we've still got the price in there, so that's great. So now I can look through these. The beauty of doing this is, because it's a subcategory, you're going to find products that match our criteria quicker, because obviously you're not showing all of the products in the top level category. So I'm just going to scroll down, and we can see this one here, the La Vie Verte jigsaw puzzle roll mat. It's got 232 reviews, so that's fine, and the price is $20.99. So I'm going to open this in a new tab, and again, I'm just going to scroll down, find the product information, and let's see what we've got. So it's 13.6 ounces, so we're good. And also the customer reviews we've seen is good. And there we go, 768 in toys and games. So that matches our criteria of 500 to 5,000. So this could be a good product opportunity. And in fact, in this category, at 768, this product is probably generating around $50,000 in revenue every month. So it's a very, very good product to be looking at. So now you can see that using subcategories can speed up the process. But if you want to, you can just stick to the main category and methodically work through the pages. Now you will need to go through a lot of pages, potentially 50 or more. So this can be a time-consuming process. But it is so critical to find a profitable product that it is time well spent. Now, obviously, we do not expect you to go through possibly hundreds of pages across different categories in one sitting, but there is a way to fix this issue. It is very simple to do. So let me show you how to do it and look at another quick example. Okay, so we're back on Amazon, and I'm actually going to select a different category. So I'm going to go to, why don't we try home and kitchen? And I've left the search string in there, so that's fine. I'm going to click on search. And there we've got our results. Now you'll notice when you switch to a new category, it removes the filter for price. So I'm just going to quickly scroll down and put that back in. And remember, it's 18 to 70 and click go. So that's removed all the products that aren't in that price range. So for this one, I'm going to try bath, and then I'm going to try bathroom accessories. You'll normally find that smaller products, you're more likely to find matching products. So I'm going to click on bathroom accessories. And then I'm just going to scroll through and look at a few products. And I'm now looking for something that actually jumps out at me rather than just every single product. But when you first start doing this, and especially when you jump into subcategories, open every product. Just get used to the process and how it all works. So I'm going to scroll down. See here, this looks quite interesting, the soap dispenser. I'm going to keep going. And here's another one. You can see this bestseller actually. Now normally with bestseller, that means that the BSR is going to be too low. But I want to take a look at this one because I actually know this product. So I'm opening a new tab. Again, I'm going to scroll down to product information. We can see the weight's fine, it's only 8.8 ounces. And the bestsellers rank is 645 in home and kitchen, which is fine. It's well within our range of 500 to 5,000. And this is just how you go through this process. And at this BSR in home and kitchen, because home and kitchen is a massive category. Now, at 645 in home and kitchen, we estimate this product is generating around $90,000 in revenue. So as you can see, this could be potentially a really valuable product. So that's how you find your hot product opportunities. As long as you remain patient and methodical, you will find the profitable product you are looking for.
Earlier, Rich mentioned that the fifth criteria to look for is to make sure that you can private label your product and sell it under your own brand. This criteria is a total game changer for anyone looking to make serious money selling their own physical products. Because instead of competing with the hundreds of other sellers all selling the exact same product, you're able to create your own brand by simply adding your own packaging, label, and brand name to it. Let's look at how the seller of this product did that. Now, as you'll see in a later video, this product is exactly the same as several others selling on Amazon. And the seller here, they just put their own logo on the product itself, they put it on the packaging, and then they also put it on the instructions inside. That's how easy it is to private label the product. Now, while most of the products that you can buy online can easily be private labeled, there are of course some products that cannot be. These are usually products that have been developed through years of research and development and whose manufacturers own the sole rights to them. Think of the iPhone, the Amazon Echo, or maybe even Matt's car outside. Those are each examples of products that you would want to try and private label. So now that we know what you can and cannot private label, let me show you just how lucrative having your own product with your own brand name on it can be. This is the exact same product opportunity that Rich found on Amazon. This product sells for about $90,000 on Amazon every single month. The profit margin that I see in my business and in all the people that we've shown this model to is somewhere between 25 and 40%. This means this product makes someone just like one of us around $25,000 every single month on Amazon right now. And that's only with one product. In this video series, you'll learn how to scale your brand to 2, 3, 10, 20, or even more products, all producing profit for you all day long on Amazon. When you sell a product like this one for, say, $25.99 on Amazon, Amazon takes a 15% fee, or $3.90. You can get this product for about $8, including shipping from the manufacturer to Amazon, which we'll show you in the next video. Amazon charges a bit of fulfillment fees for storing your inventory and shipping out the products, so you don't have to. The remaining amount is your profit. So if you sell $100,000 per month, you can expect to make somewhere between $25,000 and $40,000 per month. Not bad for a business that can be run by one person with just a laptop.
People with zero business experience have built highly profitable businesses with this model. Not long ago, Philip and his wife were doing lots of trying to make things work financially. They even sold rugs from a van for a few years. They saw the opportunity to build this business and took some of their daughter's college savings to start this business. Their lives have been completely transformed by what they've built. Philip and his family now own multiple million-dollar businesses using the exact same strategies you're learning here in this video series. It's incredible what you can do in a very short period of time with this business. We've sold millions of dollars worth of products on Amazon and have helped many people just like you build businesses with this model. One of the most important parts is choosing the right product to sell. To help you do this, we've created a powerful tool called Profit Spotlight. This tool helps you quickly find the hottest product opportunities on Amazon in just a few minutes. We can only make it available for a short period of time, and you can get it for free right now. Rich showed you the manual way to find great product opportunities on Amazon. That method is powerful and works great. However, for a limited time, we're making this powerful tool available to you that is some of the hottest product opportunities on Amazon available for you immediately. No digging around Amazon necessary. This powerful software is called Profit Spotlight. As you can see, you can sort and filter the products in the software. Then you can easily see the estimate of how much each product sells on Amazon. Using Profit Spotlight, you can find the best products to sell on Amazon right now by just clicking a few buttons. Below this video, you can get your free access to Profit Spotlight, but you need to get it right now because it's not going to be available for very long. Shortly, we're shutting down access to this powerful tool filled with hot Amazon product opportunities. We have no intention of making it public and need to stop letting people in to keep access limited. So after you finish watching this video, get your access below immediately. In the next video, we'll show you how to find high-quality suppliers for any product on Amazon and how to nearly automate this entire business using Amazon's own resources. You can produce sales and profits 24/7, even while you're sleeping, while Amazon works for you all day long. This is how you can build and run this business in as little as an hour per day. Plus, you'll discover how this $500,000 per month Amazon seller and single mom created an entirely new business when her supplier couldn't keep up with the demand she was generating because of how fast her business was growing. And later in the series, you'll see a real example of a product that we took from nowhere on Amazon to the top of Amazon search rankings in just a few days. We're even going to give you the full marketing strategy on how to do this for your own business. Get your access to Profit Spotlight below, and we'll see you in the next video. Hey there, and welcome back. We're showing you how to build a real $100,000 per month business leveraging the power of Amazon. Now, if you haven't watched the first video, go ahead and watch that right now. But assuming you have watched the first video, let's go inside because there's someone very special I'd like you to meet. This is Ben, and he started this business just about 2 years ago, and he already does about $1.4 million per year. So Ben, why did you start this business?
Yeah, I started this business just as kind of a side project about a little over 2 years ago with my wife, and the whole goal is just to kind of create a little bit of passive income while I work my day job. My wife is a stay-at-home mom, so it was a great business for her to work from home and be able to spend time with the kids.
Okay, great. And so if you don't mind, let's show what you have going on today.
Pulled up my Seller Central on my app. So today we've sold 100 units and about $158,000 in the last 30 days in revenue.
Okay, sweet. So I think you were saying earlier you do about $150,000 to $200,000 a month in sales, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And about how much of that is profit?
It's about 20 to 25% profit margin.
Okay, so that means you're doing about $30,000 to $50,000 a month in profit, which is absolutely incredible. So yeah, thank you very much for sharing this. You know, this is a perfect example of the power of this business model. You see, Amazon sold over $170 billion last year and will likely sell over $220 billion this year. There's so much opportunity on this platform right now, it's crazy. In fact, Amazon has recently completely leveled the playing field, so people just like us now have the same exact tools and resources as the biggest brands in the world. This means it's incredibly easy for people just like you, me, Ben, and everyone else who knows what they're doing to build hugely profitable businesses with Amazon in a matter of months. Today, we're going to show you how to build your brand, find a high-quality supplier, and nearly automate this entire business using Amazon's own resources. So let's go back to Mike McClary to show you the next step.
In the first video, we showed you how to find great products to sell on Amazon. You also learned about the Profit Spotlight tool to find these opportunities incredibly fast. So once you have the product opportunity you want to sell picked out, the next step is to find a supplier. But before I show you that, let's clarify something. When we talk about finding a product opportunity and finding a supplier, we do not mean you're going to sell someone else's brand. For example, this is a great opportunity that we found on Amazon that sells about $90,000 every single month. When you find an opportunity like this using what we've showed you, you're going to go out and create your own brand, not sell this one. With this product, that means you're going to find a supplier that manufactures ones like this, and you're going to have them put your own brand and logo on it. By doing it this way, you now control the brand and can build it so it's worth a lot of money. You're also not competing with hundreds of other people selling the exact same brand. It's the best way to do this business. Let's show you how you'd find a supplier for a product just like this one that sells for about $26 and can be sourced for around $8. 10 years ago, you'd have to travel across the world in order to find manufacturers who could make products for you to private label. Now, it's as easy as logging into any computer from wherever you are and going to a site called Alibaba.com. This site was created by one of the richest men in the world, Jack Ma. And once you see exactly what it does, you'll understand exactly why he's been so successful. So here I am on Alibaba.com, and the first thing we're going to do is simply search for the product that we want to source. And we're going to type in automatic soap dispenser. And once I hit return, it's going to pull up thousands of results for us. And in this case, it pulled back over 17,000 different results. Now let's narrow that down a bit. The first thing we're going to filter on is something called a gold supplier. This way we'll limit our results to only those suppliers that Alibaba has pre-qualified. Next, we're also going to filter off of those who participate in the trade assurance program. This program actually protects you and your investment by having Alibaba hold on to your money until your products have been verified as manufactured and shipped. Now from there, we've narrowed it down to 15,000 products, which is still quite a bit to choose from. So we need to go through this list and make sure that we're truly picking out the products that are the soap dispensers that we want. As you can see, this first one is not the one we're looking to sell, neither is the second, and the third one's even different. But already in the fourth result, we see an automatic soap dispenser that looks almost identical to one that I showed you earlier. So let's pull that one up. And I want to pull up at least 2 other ones so we can really have 3 different suppliers to reach out to and get quotes and estimates from. So I'm going to continue down, and the very next one, well, I see that they're offering as low of a minimum order quantity as 100 pieces. However, they're not giving us any pricing. And so since I want to try to get the best price as possible, if they're not giving me pricing, I might as well go on to any of the other suppliers listed here. I'm going to keep going down, and there we go, another one, the 250 milliliter metal stainless steel automatic soap dispenser. It's got great prices, anywhere from $3 to $5 a piece, and a minimum order quantity of 1,000 pieces. So let's pull that one up, and then let's go back and find one more to look from. I'm just going to keep scrolling down, and let's see. Here we go. Down here, there's one called the high-end unique wholesale eco-friendly stainless steel hand washer, and the prices are really low, $3.21 to $3.45. And look at this minimum order quantity. You can get an order going for as little as 200 pieces. So let's select that one as well. Now, once you have at least 3 different suppliers to look from, you simply want to go through each of these different product listings and make sure that this product is the one that you want to source. So remember, we're looking for an automatic soap dispenser. So I'm going to scroll down and look at this first one. I'm going to read a little bit about the product itself. It's a liquid soap dispenser. Also, it has listed that it's an automatic soap dispenser. And if we go down and read a little more, we can actually see some pictures of this in use. You can see where the infrared light is on and it's automatically distributing the soap out of there. So this is definitely the type of product that we want to look for. And the pricing on this again, it's as low as $3.21 up to $3.45, and we could start off for as low as 200 pieces. So this would definitely be one of the suppliers that I would want to contact. Now, I'm going to do the same thing for the other two examples we pulled up. Simply want to scroll down, make sure that it's the type of product that we're looking for, and this one definitely is. They're showing you a picture of how it automatically shoots out the soap, and then the third one as well. This one has prices that are a little higher, anywhere from $6.23 to $6.85, and the minimum order quantity is 300 pieces. And I can tell right away, looking at their image here, it's also an automatic soap dispenser. So the next step here would be to reach out to these three suppliers and try to find out exactly what my price would be and what the minimum order quantity would be. Now, don't worry, if you don't know how to contact a supplier from China or any other country, we have you covered. We're actually giving you, in a free download for this video, our actual supplier templates that'll tell you exactly what to say to these suppliers. So when you click on Contact Supplier, it's going to pull up a screen that lets you send an email to each one of these suppliers. And you'll see here, I've already cut and pasted in the template that you're going to get access to that tells you exactly what to say to the suppliers. You simply introduce yourself. You'll want to fill in your name. You also want to fill in your company name. And you want to tell them that you're a company specializing in the type of products that you're looking to sell. So in this example, we'd be looking to source kitchen products. Now, we're also going to ask the supplier certain things that they're going to know you need to know, such as, are they able to provide custom packaging? How long will it take them to make these products? And then you'll want to know what the pricing is based upon several different minimum order quantities. Now, even though you only want to sell and buy the minimum quantity possible, you may want to try to get only 100 units or 200 units or maybe 300, you still want to let them know that you're looking to be a big selling producer at some point in time. So by asking them for prices at higher MQs, such as from 1,001 to 5,000 pieces, you'll put into their mind that you're going to be growing and ordering more products from them, which will make them much more likely to want to work with you and give you the best pricing. Now, after you've entered in your own information, and be sure to put your own name and title at the bottom, you'll simply send the inquiry, and usually within 24 to 48 hours, you'll get responses back from these suppliers, and sometimes even other suppliers in Alibaba, telling you what their prices are and their minimum order quantities are. Now, I've already contacted several suppliers, and I know from experience that I could get this product here with a minimum order quantity of 300 units for around $6 from one of these suppliers on Alibaba. And then I'm going to estimate, because I do actually sell and ship products that are very similar in size to this, it's only going to be about $1 or less to ship these products all the way to the United States. So just to be safe, let's say that it's going to take $2 to get them all the way from China and then to Amazon, bring our total cost up from $6 for the product to $8 in total, all the way from getting the product sourced and shipped to Amazon and ready to sell. Now you know how to source a product from China. You see, almost all regular consumer products, like the millions sold on Amazon, come from China. It's where much of the world's manufacturing happens today, including high-end products like Apple iPhones. However, if you sell a product that goes in your body or on your body, like a nutritional supplement or beauty cream, those products are likely going to be manufactured in the USA. So Rich is going to show you how to source a product from right here in the US.
Sure thing, Mike. So sourcing a product from the USA is very similar and is very simple, even if you've never done it before. You see, this product right here can be sourced right here in the USA. It sells for about $23 and can be sourced for about $3.50. And we estimate this product is generating around $150,000 a month in revenue. So let's show you how to do it. To find a supplier for anything that goes on or in your body, we recommend you find your supplier in the USA. So to find a supplier, we simply go to Google and then we search for the product name and private label. You can see here I've typed in astaxanthin private label. Looking at the results, we want to first look for results that include the product name and are not just general results. So the first one we see is private label astaxanthin 10 milligrams PL supplements. And that's the first one after the ads. So I'm going to open it in a new tab. And you can see it's almost the same as the product we're looking for. If we go back, we can see that the product we want is 12 milligrams and a 50 count. In other words, 50 tablets in one bottle. And this result is showing us, and they're very active. You can see I've already got a pop-up here with Mr. Steve Ward trying to contact me. But this is a 10 milligrams. So it's a little bit smaller, but it's a little bit higher count. In other words, it's 60 instead of 50. Now, this is not something you need to worry about. It's not a big deal. And you can speak to suppliers to see if they provide this size. Don't stop at just one. I've just opened one. You want to contact multiple suppliers that match your product and contact them using the same methods as Mike described. Negotiation is key. And remember, you can access our supplier contact templates below this video. Now lastly, you can check Alibaba for the product, but make sure you select US suppliers like this. So I've searched for astaxanthin, and then all I need to do is here where you see all countries and regions, is click on it, and then scroll down until you see United States, and then just check that box. And that will automatically remove anyone who's not manufacturing in the USA. And then it's just a simple case of scrolling down and finding a product that matches the one you're looking for. In this case, we want 12 milligrams, or at the very least 10. And I'm seeing 4 milligrams here, and another 4 milligrams, again 4 milligrams, and just keep going. We're getting closer here, but then we've got this one, 10 milligrams in 60 soft gel capsules. So if we take a quick look at that one, we can see for 200 to 999 bottles, it's $4.60 per bottle. By just going one product more to 1,000 bottles, you can see the price is only $3.60. So we've got a very nice profit margin, especially when you take into account we're going to be shipping inside the USA. We're not shipping from abroad. The advantage with Alibaba is they are more likely to give you a ballpark figure without you having to contact them like you've just seen. So this is great for research. So that is how you source products in the USA. Back to you, Matt.
Once you've found one or more suppliers for the Amazon product opportunity, the next step is to order a few samples. You want to make sure the product you're going to sell under your brand is the highest quality possible. Right here are 3 samples straight from different manufacturers in China for the automatic soap dispenser product opportunity. So this is the product right here that Rich actually found, and Mike already showed you how to source. So this is the actual one selling on Amazon for about $25, $26. And these are 3 samples straight from China. So this first one here can be sourced for about $5.55 with a minimum order quantity, which just means that if before any negotiation, that's how many the supplier would want you to order to get started. So this one's MOQ is about 500 or minimum order quantity. Now this next one, these are all very, very similar. They all have a little button on the top, all about the exact same height. I mean, as you can tell, they both have the purple lens here. So this is pretty much the exact same product. And so the next one can be sourced for about $6.10 with a minimum order quantity of about 500 units. Now this last one down here, before any negotiation, once again, still has the kind of purple lens there, about the same height, has about the same bottom. That one can be sourced for about $6 according to the supplier, and only has a minimum order quantity of just 300 units. That's all it would take to get started with one of these products that's pretty much exactly the same. And as you can see, the manufacturer sent them in some basic boxes. So your logo would go on the box, you would have all your own information, they probably have some different packaging options. And that's really about how simple it is to create your own brand and of an existing opportunity on Amazon. So after evaluating the samples and picking the best one from the best supplier, it's time to place your first inventory order. We recommend ordering about 300 units to get started for your first order. This lets you do a launch like you'll learn in the next video, start producing sales, and to get a good chunk of reviews for your new product. Depending on the product you're selling, your initial inventory investment is likely to be between about $500 to $2,500, including shipping. And once you place your order, you'll likely need to put about 30% down and then pay the remaining 70% when the product is ready for shipment. And speaking of shipping, let's get Mike to show you the simple process to get your products from your supplier to selling on Amazon.
Once you've placed your order, you'll need to figure out how to get your products all the way from the supplier, which could be thousands of miles away and across several oceans, to Amazon's FBA warehouse. Now, if your products are being made in the same country that you'll be selling in, then the process for getting them shipped to Amazon is incredibly simple. You simply log into your Amazon Seller Central account, enter in the product details such as quantity, weight, and the number of cartons, enter in the address of your supplier, and then Amazon will automatically generate shipping labels for you that you email to your supplier. They'll print them out and place these labels on your product cartons, and then have UPS or whatever delivery service Amazon has selected pick them up and deliver them straight to Amazon's FBA warehouse. Now, if you're importing your products from another country, you might think the process is overwhelming. There are the logistics of how to get your products loaded onto a boat or a cargo plane, all of the rules and regulations that must be followed when products are crossing borders, and the issue of customs duties and fees that have to be calculated and paid. Fortunately, This entire process can be turned over to companies that are expert at this and do it for a living. These companies are called freight forwarders, and they offer this service at incredibly affordable rates that are all included in the overall shipping charges. Once you've placed your order for your products, all you need to do is contact a freight forwarder and give them the basic details of your order: the type of product, the quantity, the dimensions and number of cases they'll be shipped in, and then your supplier's contact details. All that comes straight from your supplier, and once you give that to your freight forwarder, they handle everything else. Even all the customs duties and fees that have to be paid anytime you import products will all be included in one simple final shipping bill that'll come from your freight forwarder with all the details laid right out for you. Now, if you have no idea how to find a freight forwarder, then keep watching. We're going to include a bonus at the end of this video that'll tell you exactly how to find one and make this process easier than it's ever been.
Now here's the really cool part. Once you get your inventory to Amazon, just like Mike mentioned, when a customer buys from you, Amazon takes care of everything. Amazon offers a service called Fulfillment by Amazon, or FBA. With this service, you get to use the tons of massive warehouses around the world for your business. Amazon will take care of all your picking, packing, shipping, and even most of your customer service. If you're using FBA like we absolutely recommend, then all Amazon Prime members get free 2-day shipping, and in some cases 1-day shipping, and it costs you nothing extra. So Michael, how many orders did Amazon ship out for you yesterday?
Amazon shipped out 342 orders yesterday.
Okay, awesome. And about how much did that make you?
That was $9,429.59.
And so about how much profit was that?
27% profit, $2,500, give or take.
Okay, that's great. So $2,500 in profit, all while sitting here hanging out with us. That's the power of this business and letting a massive company like Amazon do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. Michael sells over $2.3 million a year with this business and built it to get out of his job as a traveling salesman. Now he gets to run his business with just his iPad and a laptop, and now only travels when he wants to. This business is perfect, whether you want to make an extra $10,000 a month or whether you want to make millions of dollars per year. It really depends on your goals. You've already met someone who wanted to go much bigger with her business than just a lifestyle business. So let's go pay her a visit because she has a powerful story to tell that you must hear if you're going to do this for yourself. I'd love to see around the place.
Sure. So this is the clean room. This is the raw materials production, so all of our oils. Now in here you have all the actual filling, capping. All right, so this is where our product, when it's finished, comes so that we can do the outer packaging. It goes in a box or a poly bag, put the inserts in it and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then ship it to Amazon. And then we have our warehouse, so this is all of our packaging components, jars and bottles and caps and all that stuff.
Wow, this is incredible.
Yeah.
So you could have basically run this business from just a laptop if you wanted to. Like, I mean, that's how a lot of our members do it.
Yeah.
But you decided to go the route of creating your own warehouse and manufacturing facility and having staff and everything like that. Kind of why did you decide to go that route with your business?
Well, the first thing that happened that kind of initiated it for me is that I had a problem with my supplier.
Oh, okay.
And I ran out of several of my very key products, and I said, I don't really want this to ever happen again. I'm just going to start my own manufacturing company. So that was sort of the initial phase, but I like the fact that, I can turn my cash flow around a bit faster.
Okay.
And I can fund launching a lot of new products, and I can do it fast, and I can have some control over like the quality of the products. And so I enjoy it. I enjoy having a group and having staff and actually coming here.
Yeah, and I guess if you would have built this kind of thing, you've probably got some pretty big goals for your business, right?
Oh yeah. No, I like the diversity too. And
Yeah.
it is another source of income. And it gives me different opportunities, different exit strategies. And
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I mean, really, congratulations on your success. It's been awesome to see what you've built with your business, and wish you the best.
yeah, thanks a lot.
Thanks for having me, Andrew. This was awesome.
Yes, you're welcome. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Okay, bye.
So with just a laptop and internet connection, you can build a real, tangible, physical products business right from your home or anywhere you want. But for now, go ahead and grab the Sourcing and Automation Blueprint 2.0 below this video. It includes a full flowchart of everything you need to do to get a hot product opportunity you find on Amazon live and available for sale. It also includes details on finding suppliers, ordering samples, creating a brand, shipping, FBA, ordering inventory, and more. As a bonus, we've also included pre-written supplier contact templates so you come across like a pro even if you've never contacted a supplier before. In the next video, you'll learn how to take your brand new product to the top of Amazon search rankings in as little as 5 days with a new listing launch system. This will be the first time anyone has ever seen this brand new, never before seen system. We're even going to show you a real example of a product that we just promoted with this system that's already jumped up multiple pages and should be at the top of page 1 by the next video. You'll also see how we just used this strategy to take a brand new product to near the top spot for a highly competitive keyword in just a few days. Get the special bonus below this video right now, and we'll see you in the next video. All right, Mike, so it's the last day of the promotion. Where's the product ranking?
So when we launched this product earlier this week, we were nowhere to be found on Amazon. This morning, though, I did a search for hip band for women, and out of the 3,000 results, you'll see that we are now in position number 4.
And look at that, we're actually outranking this product below, which has got 1,800 reviews, and we've got no reviews at all.
That's awesome. What you're going to learn today changes everything you may think you know about business. Billion-dollar companies that have been around for decades have historically had all the advantage. They had all the money, all the contacts, all the staff and relationships, and so they dominated, but not anymore. You see, Amazon has made available powerful tools that used to be available only to big-name brands to everyone, including people like you and us. What's even better, most sellers have no idea how to use these the right way to get massive results on Amazon. In today's video, you're going to discover how to launch a brand new product to the top of Amazon, even if you've never sold on Amazon before and your product has just been created. If you haven't watched the previous 2 videos yet, go do that right now. But assuming you have, let's get started. First, Rich is going to show you how to create a new product listing inside of Amazon Seller Central.
Thanks, Matt. So once you've picked a product to sell on Amazon and ordered inventory, you need to create a product listing inside Amazon so you can start selling your product when it's ready. So let's go take a look exactly how to do this. Once you've logged into Seller Central, just put your mouse over Catalog and then click on Add Products. Once you're on the Add a Product page, you want to scroll down, and then where it says List a New Product, you could ignore the search bar and just click on Create a New Product Listing underneath. Once you're here, you just want to type in the name of your product into the search bar and click on Find Category. You can go ahead and try and find it yourself by clicking on the links underneath, but it's just much better to use Amazon search to find it for you. So I'm going to use stainless steel soap dispenser. So once you put the name of your product in, you just want to click on Find Category. Now you can use the left-hand side to navigate into each of these categories, but we can see straight away we've got a subcategory which matches exactly what our product is. You can see it here, countertop soap dispensers. Now you can also put it under bathroom accessory sets if you wanted. But I'm just going to go ahead, for the sake of this example, and choose countertop soap dispensers. And that brings up the actual product listing, and this is where we have to fill in the information it's asking us for. And we'll quickly walk you through this. So my product name, I've just put in stainless steel soap dispenser, and don't worry, you're not tied to this, and you'll actually see that later on. When you're creating your listing at first, just put in a name that describes your product. If you haven't already come up with a brand name, don't worry again, you can change this later. But I'm just going to make up a name and call it Rich Kitchen. And then for the manufacturer, you're just going to use exactly the same name as your brand name. So I'm going to copy it, paste that in. And you can see we filled out the first tab. The next tab, we can ignore variations, but the next one we have to fill in is offer. And you always know there's information that you're missing that you have to have, because you'll see this red triangle with the exclamation mark in it. So I'm going to click on offer. And here it's asking for a price. Again, this is something you can change at a later date. For now, I'm just going to put in $19.99. Don't worry about the seller SKU, they will create that for you. Condition is very important, you want to make that new. And then under fulfillment channel, it's absolutely critical that you say, I want Amazon to ship and provide customer service. So it's the second option. By default, it should be checked. If it isn't, make sure you check the second option. Now, what's interesting is, if you look up at the top, you'll see under Vital Info, we've got the triangle with the exclamation mark, which means there's something new that we have to fill in that tab to be able to complete this listing. So I'll go back to Vital Info, and it's asking me for a product ID. And basically, this is a UPC number if you don't have an existing brand or product. So I put the number in, and then I have to click on Select to choose which form of number we're using, and I'm using a UPC. And there you go, you can see the error message has gone away. Make sure you check the box for don't show this again, and then just click on Save and Finish. And that's it, you've actually created your initial listing. Okay, once you've done that, you're going to see the screen that says your listing is being created. It could take up to 30 minutes. So you can go away and do other things while you wait. If you click on the Continue button, it's actually going to show you an error message. It's nothing to worry about. It's just because Amazon are processing the listing. So that's it. That's how straightforward it is to set up your listing to begin with on Amazon.
There are a lot of options available to you when you set up your listing. Most of it you don't need to worry about. However, when it comes to generating quick sales for your product, you absolutely must pay attention to a few critical details for your listing. If you get these right, you could start selling immediately, even with 0 reviews. If you get them wrong, you may never sell very well. So Rich, let's show them what product listing optimization is all about.
So we have done the basic listing setup. Now let's take a look at what we can do to improve the sales and conversion of our listing. The two most important elements of your listing are the image and the title, and we are going to start with the image. You have up to 9 images you can use on your listing, and you should try and utilize all of them. Your main image is the most important. It should just be your product and nothing else, like text or badges. And it should be at least 1000 pixels by 1000 pixels, which makes it zoomable. Let's take a quick look at what that means. So here's our soap dispenser, and as you can see, if I put my mouse cursor over the image, it's zoomable. You get a nice big zoomed in image of what the product is, and it's very important that you make that happen. And just making sure it's at least 1000 by 1000 pixels means it will do this. So one thing to note here, this main image actually does break Amazon's TOS, in other words, their terms of service, on what you're allowed to do with the main image. Now you will see many sellers who are willing to risk this. However, we do not recommend it. So in this case, with this image, you would not have the upgrade there. And to be quite honest, you probably shouldn't have this button image in the bottom left-hand side either. For the remaining images, you are not as restricted as the main image. This is great because we can get more creative. So what type of images should you use? Lifestyle images. And these are images with people using your product. Features images. Images showing the features of your product. And benefits images. Images showing the benefits of your product. And also you can have accessories images. If your product comes with accessories, then you can have an image showing those. So if we look here, if we look at the second image, if I zoom in here, you can see switch on, press and hold the plus button for 1 to 2 seconds, the red light will flash. So this is showing features. And it's a really, really good image. They do a really good job of showing it as a feature of the product. Next, you've got another feature, which is the infrared light, which enables you just to put your hand or sponge underneath and get the soap. So that's a feature, but it's also a benefit. If we go a bit further, this is actually an instructional image. It's showing you how things work, where to put the batteries, and things like that. Next, they've got an image showing each step. So each step for setting up the product and actually using it. So again, it's an instructional image. Next, this colorful image, and it's very eye-catching, is showing you the benefits. Basically of being able to wash your hands without actually touching anything. And lastly, you've got the lifestyle shot. Now, admittedly, a soap dispenser, it's not exactly an easy subject to create lifestyle images for, but in this case, they've got someone washing their hands. Now, one last thing before we move on from images, I just want to show you an example of a listing that doesn't have the kind of images that our main product does here. So if we look at this other one, this is Simple Human. You can see their images are incredibly basic, and it's really just a couple of basic images, nothing very eye-catching, nothing very exciting. They are not using all the images, and although they do have the zoom on their images, you can see if someone was comparing this product to the product we were just looking at, the one we were just looking at, the images are going to catch people's attention, and it's much more likely to convert. So now we have covered images. We can move on to the text part of your listings. You should have a good idea of what your main keywords are. Now, there's no need to overthink it at this point. It just needs to be phrases you think customers would use to find your product, and that's what keywords are. So, using the soap dispenser as an example, we might have soap dispenser, stainless steel, hands-free, automatic, countertop. But if you are not sure what your keywords should be, you can look at similar products, and also Amazon actually provides you with suggestions. So let's take a quick look at how that works. So we're just at the normal page on Amazon, and if I type in soap, you can see it's bringing up soap dispenser. But we can go further and type in the first few letters of soap dispenser, and all of a sudden look what we're seeing. We're seeing soap dispenser for kitchen sink, so kitchen sink might be good keywords. We've got automatic, we've already got that in our list. Bathroom, so far we've just been talking about the kitchen. Pump, again, that's another word. Basically, all of these phrases that Amazon is showing you are ones that are actively searched for on Amazon, so they're important. And it's a great way of actually finding keywords for your product. And you can play around with this. You could start with stainless steel soap and see what that shows you. So as I say, that's a way of letting Amazon help you find keywords. But also, just look at your competing products. Now, never ever copy anything they've got. In other words, don't copy their title or their bullet points. Amazon do help you find keywords if you're stuck. But always remember, one of the easiest ways to find keywords for your product is just look at other competing products and what they use, but never ever copy either their title or bullet points word for word. You must create your own title. So now that you've got an idea about keywords, the first thing we are going to look at is the title, which along with the images are the most important part of your listing. Depending on what category you are in, you will be permitted anything from 50 to 200 characters, and you can find the limits on anything on your listing by searching for the style guide for your category, and you can do that inside Seller Central. Now, you need to include as many of the following as you can, and really important, try not to duplicate any words. So, you want your main keyword, and you want that at the beginning of your title. You also want your brand, because you want to start building brand recognition. You want the main benefit and the main feature of your product. Then, if you can add some secondary keywords, then do that. And then if you've still got more space, you can add more benefits and more features. An example title for our soap dispenser using some of the keywords we identified might be Automatic Soap Dispenser by Rich Kitchens, hands-free for no mess, no fuss. Stainless steel with infrared sensor for kitchen countertop or bathrooms. Now you'll notice that I didn't repeat any of the keywords, and that's very important. If we take a quick look at the product we found, you can see they do a pretty good job of this too. You can see they've got the main keyword, soap dispenser at the beginning, followed by the brand, and then they mix in some keywords. They're also talking about benefits and features. So again, it's always a good idea to go and look at your competitors' titles, but once more, do not copy other people's titles. Now, the next most important section is the listing bullet points. You have more space to work with here, anything from 50 to 500 characters per bullet point, and you have 5 bullet points. You should use the bullet points to do the following: add more important keywords, add more product benefits, add more product features, and overcome any potential customer objections. So let's take a look at our example listing to see what they've done. So we're back at the same soap dispenser, and if we scroll down, you can see how much they've used their bullet points to get as much text on the screen as possible. And they mix it up really well. They're using a mixture of benefits and features, and they're also using keywords. And it's perfectly okay to use the same keywords in your bullet points that are in your title. By all means, go and look at what they're doing with this listing. It's a very good example of what you can and can't do. However, one word of caution, you can see they're using brackets here. That's probably a gray area as far as Amazon's TOS, so be a little bit careful about that. And again, find the style guide for your category. It will tell you exactly what you need to know. Now, I do just want to point out one more thing, and that's the overcoming objections. They've done this really well by putting a 90-day refund and 1-year replacement warranty. Now, we all know that Amazon have a 30-day money-back guarantee, or a 30-day refund, whichever way you want to look at it. What they are saying is they will extend that to 90 days. And you can do this, but one thing they haven't done is they haven't said it's a manufacturer's warranty. And it's a small thing, but it's something you should put in there. Because if you don't put manufacturer, again, you could be crossing into a gray area with Amazon's TOS. But don't worry too much about this. At the end of the day, if you don't put brackets in and try and be too fancy, you're going to be good. Just get more benefits, more features, more keywords, and put something in there about the refund and a warranty, because it is a great way of overcoming people's fears about spending money, really. So we've covered the images, the title, and the bullet points. The next thing is the description. Now, the description has become less important over the past few years, but it can still be important in helping convert your potential customers into buyers. So use it to give a complete overview of your product and why your potential customers should buy yours instead of a competitor's product. You can also talk about your brand here and even tell a story about your product. It really is up to you. But make sure you use it and feel free to add keywords you've already used previously and any more that you find too. It's a nice big chunk of text that you can use, and don't discount it just because I say it's not as important. So I just want to show you a real quick example, and it's the same product we were using before. This is their product description. You can read through it. You can see they give an overview of the entire product, what its specifications are, and they do a really good job. Now, they have got something called brand registry, which you're not going to get straight away. You have to register your brand, and once you've done that, you can see they're adding images here, and you'll be able to do that too. But when you first launch your product, you won't be able to do that. You'll only have text. Lastly, we are going to look at an important aspect of your listing which is not actually visible, and that is what we call the back-end search terms, and you can find them under the Keywords tab. You want to add any keywords you were not able to include in your title and bullet points, but you need to follow some important rules here. You can only use a maximum of 250 characters. And as you will see, you have 5 lines to put this on. And that's for all 5 lines. You can't put 250 on each line. It's critically important that you only use 250 characters. Only use words, no commas or separators of any kind. And do not add keywords that are in your title or bullet points, because it's a waste of space. Okay, so now you know all the things you need to add to your listing. I'm quickly going to show you where these go. So for your images, all you need to do is click on the Images tab and then choose File and locate the image on your computer, add all these images, and then click Save and Finish. For your title, it's under Vital Info, and it's actually the product name. The two are synonymous, so you can use the product name is the product title. So that product title we came up with, we put it in here, and again, it's Save and Finish. For the description, self-explanatory, you would click on the Description tab and put it in there. And put it into this box where it says Product Description. The key product features are actually the bullet points. And so you would click on the Add More button so that you have 5, and then you would fill in your bullet points here. And lastly, keywords. This is where your back-end keywords go. And what you're looking for is this here, search terms. And by all means, read their rules, but it's telling you there it's 250 bytes maximum in length, but it's basically 250 characters. Remember, that's a total for all 5 lines. So you can put your 250 characters on one line, or you can click Add More, but remember, no more than 250 characters. Optimizing your listing is very important. If you do not have a big list of keywords, do not let that worry you. You will get a lot more once your listing is live and you are running Amazon ads. Back to you, Matt.
So now you know how to create an Amazon product listing and how to optimize it to put yourself in a great position to start generating sales fast. The next step is to coordinate a product launch so your sales and rankings take off immediately and you start producing profit as soon as possible. Mike has perfected a system to do just that, and he's going to walk you through it.
So let's say that I've just created my own brand of this product. I've created my well-optimized listing, I've gotten a few reviews, and now I'm ready to produce sales fast. The process we've developed to do this is called the listing launch system. And instead of telling you how to do it, we're actually going to show you how to do it. And to do that, we launched our very own product with a brand that we have called Fury Fitness. And this product is a hip band, and it's used by men and women for exercise. And we're going to show you how we launched this 4 days ago, and we're able to get it up to page 1. The first thing that we're going to do is take advantage of Amazon's 180 million plus unique monthly visitors. Over the past several years, there's been a shift in how people buy products online. Before Amazon became the powerhouse that it is today, people would usually go to one of the search engines, such as Google, Yahoo, or Bing, and start their search for whatever product they were looking to buy there. Today, however, more and more people go straight to Amazon to begin their shopping journey. That means that if you can get your product to show up when customers are searching right on Amazon, you can greatly increase your chances of someone buying your product over all the others out there. But how do you do that? Well, Amazon tries to make this simple for you through something called Amazon Sponsored Products. This is their own internal advertising platform that lets anyone selling on Amazon get their products showing up in the search results for the millions of customers searching for products each day. Setting up these sponsored products ads is the next step in the listing launch system. So here I am in my Seller Central account, and in order to set up these sponsored product ads, we go to the advertising and then the campaign manager. From here, we simply give our campaign a name, and we're going to call this the Hip Band, since that's the product that we'll be launching. Now for the daily budget, this is just the maximum we're looking to spend each day on ads. We can start off incredibly low, and I'm going to start with just $10 per day. Then the start date would be today, March 8th, and as far as the end date goes, you just leave that wide open. You don't have to put an end date in because you can simply come in whenever you want to and pause these ads. Now the next thing we need to do is choose the targeting type. Now we have two options here. We have manual targeting or automatic targeting. Manual targeting means that you know all the search words that people are typing in when looking for your product, and automatic targeting says, let's let Amazon do that for us. So when we're starting out with new products, we simply select automatic targeting, and that way Amazon is going to show our products to the people they know are looking for the products that we're selling. Now once we've done that, we simply continue on to the next step. Now we need to give our ad group a name, but I just leave it as the default, ad group number 1. And we also have to choose the products that we will be advertising. So this is our hip band, and we do a search, and there's our product showing up right now. We'll select that. Now the next thing we need to do is actually suggest a default bid. So what this means is every time someone clicks on our advertisement to buy it, what's the maximum amount that we're willing to spend? Amazon is suggesting 95 cents. I usually like to start off lower because we can always raise these bids. So let's just make this 50 cents. And once we've done that, once we've selected our budget for each day, once we've selected our product, and once we've selected our default bid, that's all there is to it. We simply click Save and Finish, and our ads will start showing up in a matter of 15 minutes. Once you have your ads running, the next step is something so new that hardly anyone is using it. Over the past several years, there's been a huge shift in where products are advertised on the internet, and that shift is to social media. If you use Facebook, then you probably already know what I'm talking about because you can't log into your Facebook account without seeing ads for products and services right in your newsfeed that are tailored to you based upon all the different information that Facebook has on you. And the same is true for Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and even YouTube. Now, Amazon is incredibly smart and they want to take advantage of this shift. So they've started creating tools just for that type of advertising. One of these tools that they've recently created is something called the social media promo code. This is a very specific type of discount code that you, as a professional seller on Amazon, can create and distribute on all the forms of social media that we talked about, or even just through something as simple as an email. Let me show you how to set one up. Now, here I am inside my Seller Central account again, and I'm going to the promotions menu now. And you again go to advertising and click on promotions. The social media promo code is the first type of promotion that we'll be setting up, and we'll click on create. Now from here, you need to select the product that you'll be advertising, and that's going to be our new hip band. Then you also select the percentage off you want to give customers, and I like to start off with 50% off for a product launch. Next, you pick a start date and an end date, and usually I run these for about a week to 10 days. I can always extend them later on. So today is March the 8th. Let's make this go all the way through March the 17th. Then we'll give us a quick little internal description just so that we can see these results and reports. Hip Band 2.0 social media launch. And then down in the next section are a couple options that didn't exist before. We're going to leave the cling code type as group, but under redemptions per customer, this is brand new. One of the fears of creating a deep discount, such as a 50% off coupon code, is that everyone's going to go in and buy 10 or 20 or all of your products. Well, Amazon created this special social media promo code so that you can actually limit it to only one product per person using this discount. So I always make sure that that option is selected. And then all we need to do is hit the review button to confirm everything on the screen. We'll go through and make sure everything looks okay. We're giving you a 50% off discount. The start and end dates look good. There is the claim code that we don't have to worry about, because the really cool thing about using this link is that Amazon will automatically apply that discount for each customer who goes to the page that we're going to give them. Now, once this looks good, all we do is hit submit. And then within 4 hours, the link that we'll get from this discount will be live, and we can use it in our promotions and in our launches. So the next step then is to get that link out to the world so you can start selling. Let me show you the 3 simple yet incredibly powerful ways to do that. So in order to get the link that we just created, we'll go back into the promotion once it's live, and I've done that here. You scroll down to the bottom and you'll see the link to the marketing page. And when we click on that, and when your customers click on that, it's going to take them right to this page where they can have that discount automatically applied to this product. So I'm going to copy that link because we'll be using that later on in the rest of this launch formula. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is something incredibly simple. I'm simply going to email friends and family to let them know that I'm launching a brand new product. So you'll see here that I have an email written out to my good friends Matt, Jason, and Rich, and the subject is check out my new product. Hey guys, I've just launched a brand new product on Amazon, and I want to give you the first chance to try it out and save 50%. It's a hip band that you can use for exercise, and I really think you'll love it. If you want to get one and help me launch this to the world, all you need to do is click the link below, add it to your cart, and the 50% discount will automatically be applied at checkout. I've pasted in the link there. Just thank them for this, and I hit send. And you can do this for all of your friends and family that you want to share this product with. Now, even better than email is actually creating a post on social media, such as on your Facebook page. So let's go and we'll create one on my own personal Facebook page. So here I am right here. I'm going to go in and basically say the same thing that we just did in our email. Now, once I have my post created here, just saying, hey everyone, want to get a great deal on a cool new product and help me launch a new brand to the world? Then simply click on the link below and you'll get my awesome new hip band for 50% off. So then I simply click on post, and then that'll go right on my Facebook wall for all my friends and family to see. Now, the last part of the listing launch system is to use something called a Facebook page, which is different than your own personal Facebook profile page. This is for a business that you can create on Facebook for free. And you simply go to Facebook and search on create a page, and it'll walk you through exactly how to do that. Now, once you create a page, again, that's completely free, you have all kinds of options available for you. We have a page for Fury Fitness that I'm going to use for the last part of the listing launch system. And I'm going to use that page to create something called an offer to help share this product with everyone. So on my Fury Fitness page, I'm going to click on create an offer. And this will walk me through everything that we need to do to share this product and the coupon link. So I actually have typed in what I want to share here. The title of this offer will be Amazon Hip Band Launch Special, save 50% today. Now we can give it an expiration date. So I'm going to make this expire on the same date that our coupon expires, March 17th. Now, instead of in store, we're actually going to have people buy this online. So I'm going to select the online option, and then we're going to paste in the link that we got from the social media promo code. Now, we also have to add a picture to this offer, and I have one selected for this, so I'm going to click on Add Photos. And once we've done that, then we're ready to publish this offer on our Facebook page. Now, instead of actually publishing this right away, I'm going to teach you another trick that lets you take advantage of the billions of data points that Facebook has on all of its members. And instead of publishing, we're going to click on Boost Post. Now, this option pulls up the Facebook advertising platform that allows you to target in on the exact customers that you want to try to sell your product to. So the first thing we're going to do is make our ad look a little different. We're going to put a button on there that says Shop Now. And then down under the audience, we're going to choose people through our own targeting because we have a better idea of who we think might want to buy this product. And I'll show you how simple that is. We'll click on edit. Now we could choose men or women, but this product actually can be used by both men and women, so I'll leave that as both. Under the age group, I'm going to raise this up a little bit to 20 years old, and I'm going to lower the upper range down to about 54 years old. Now, if you know that your product might be used by different age ranges, absolutely feel free to adjust these ages. Now, I could limit this coupon to be shown in only certain states, but I want it shown in all of the United States. So I'm going to take off the ones that it's suggesting and just type in the United States. Now, the next step is using something called detailed targeting, where we get to actually target people based upon their interests and their behaviors. So first, I know that I'm targeting people who shop on Amazon. So you guessed it, I'm simply going to type in Amazon.com, and then I'm going to select that as an interest. Now I could leave it like that, but I actually want to go ahead and I want to narrow down the targeting even further. And once I've selected Amazon, I can click on the Narrow Audience button. And what this will do is it'll not only target people who like Amazon, but they'll also have to have an interest of the next category that I put in here. And I'm going to choose fitness, because people that actually want to use our hip band are people who are probably interested in getting in shape and exercising. So I type in fitness, and then I select fitness as a behavior. And once we're done, we click on Save. So now that we've chosen who to show our ad to, the next thing is to choose our budget and how long we want to show this ad for. You'll notice that down here, Facebook is actually trying to get us to spend $300. We don't have to spend anywhere near that. I like to spend about $10 a day, and we'll just run this for around 7 days. So I'm going to change our budget to $70 for a duration of 7 days. And then you'll see that Facebook is telling me that we will spend an average of $10 per day, and it'll end on March the 15th. Now, once we've actually chosen that, we're done. That's everything we need to do with the listing launch system. I'm simply going to click Boost, and our ad will be up and running in a matter of a few minutes. Now, not only will you start getting sales right away using the listing launch system, but near the end of it, on day 5, 6, and 7, you'll start getting natural organic ranking increases on Amazon. So people will start seeing your product right away, even without paying for ads. That's the beauty of the listing launch system, and you've just learned how to set it up from the beginning all the way to the end.
What Mike just showed you is how you can take a new product you've just sourced with your brand on it and beat out some of the biggest name brands on the planet with Amazon. Right now is the best opportunity in the entire time we've been doing this for little known new brands, because Amazon has completely leveled the playing field. All the new tools and resources that used to be only available to big brands are now available to everyone. And what you can do with these to quickly grow a new brand is amazing. One way to scale your new business is to keep repeating the process Mike showed you and run some simple automated Amazon advertising to keep producing sales. The other way to grow your business to $100,000, $200,000, $1 million or more per month, like people we've taught, is to add more products to your brand. Each product you add becomes an asset that's making you money 24/7 on Amazon. Rich, let's show them how to expand their brand on Amazon once they have their first product established.
Sure thing, Matt. One of the easiest ways to find products to add to your brand is to let Amazon tell you. So let's go to Amazon and actually see what I mean by that. So we're back at our original listing, the soap dispenser. So all we need to do is scroll down the page, and as you will see, we'll get to a section that says frequently bought together. And this is a perfect place to find other products, because it means that someone bought this product, this soap dispenser, and they bought something else too. And then we can scroll down even further and go past the sponsored products, because this is the goldmine of information we're looking for. Customers who bought this item also bought all of these products. Now, not all of them will be relevant, but for the most part, you're going to be seeing products that are related. They'll be buying other kitchen items. You can see the first item is liquid soap. Not exactly a big stretch when we're selling a soap dispenser. So all you need to do is click on the arrow on the right and start looking at the other products that people bought when they bought this product. And as I said, it's a goldmine of information. Look at anything related to your product that appears in this list, and it's a surefire thing for you. You know that people are going to buy your product. Another way is to use your competitors. Again, let's go back to the soap dispenser, and I'll show you exactly how you find what else they are selling. If I go back to the top, what you're looking for, if you scroll down a little bit, is this sold by, the name here. That's the brand name. You just want to click on it. It opens this page, and then click on products. And you just look at the other kinds of products they sell. Now, it's not always going to be perfect. You might find situations where they're just selling one particular type of product, and then they have a whole range of different products. Again, you're looking for related products. So you can look at all your competitors and see what else they sell. Don't just stick to one. Using both these methods can show you a lot of different options for adding to your brand and multiplying your revenue. Back to you, Matt.
The strategies we've shared so far can help you build a business that changes everything for you. You've heard how Angie went from being a single mom barely able to get by to building a $500,000 per month business that's growing like crazy. You also heard about Philip Jepson, who went from selling rugs in a van and taking out money from his daughter's college fund to building multiple million-dollar businesses with his family. And then there's Ben DeVries, who has fulfilled his dream of having the freedom to travel the roads with his wife while running his business from an RV. These are just a few of the thousands of people we've helped. We estimate the people we've taught sell over $1 billion per year on Amazon right now, and it all started right where you are. You've already come a long way on this journey with us and have learned a lot in a very short amount of time, but there's still one more thing left to cover. In the next video, which is the fourth and final video of the series, we'll show you how you can put all of this together so you become the next success story. You'll discover the exact path all the people you've met so far took that led them to where they are today. Plus, you'll learn about something we've never done before that just about everyone will think we're crazy for doing. The final video will absolutely blow you away and could very well change your life forever. For now, Mike is going to tell you about a special bonus he created just for you that's only available for a limited time.
So we've created the Listing Launch System Implementation Guide, which walks you through the exact strategies for taking a brand new product to the first page of Amazon, just like you saw today. This strategy is brand new, incredibly powerful, and we're using it in our own businesses every day. The implementation guide won't be available for long because we can't let just everyone have access to it. So get your copy below now while you still can.
We recently surveyed thousands of our most successful members, some who sell tens of millions of dollars per year on Amazon, to find out exactly the biggest factor that contributed to their success. Their answers shocked us. Come back to the fourth and final video to find out the answer.